Good afternoon. I'm back again. It is Wednesday, May 19th, and it's 12:25 in the afternoon. It is 72 degrees today, and I am taking a ride over to Cape May and wanted to record the ride. Starting this ride on the end of Jonathan Hoffman Boulevard. Going over the West Cape May Canal Bridge. As I think you can see, it is an absolutely beautiful day. It is wall-to-wall blue skies, sunshine, and a light breeze, not too windy, just enough to keep the flies and the gnats away from you. My wife and I came over to dinner last night at Sapori and had a wonderful dinner. A couple nights ago we came over to go to dinner at Luis's. It was the first time we had indoor dining at Luis's in over a year, since before COVID. And boy, did we ever enjoy it this past week. And made me realize, why I always thought of that as our favorite restaurant in Cape May. It's a little bistro. The one thing that has changed in Luis's that is not something that I particularly like, but it was necessary for COVID, and actually it might appeal to some people, is the social distancing aspect of the tables. I mentioned on a video that I did about bistro dining in Cape May that Luis's is reminiscent of a little Irish B&B, if you can imagine that. Even if you've never been to one, I think everybody sort of can appreciate what they have seen on TV about you come down for breakfast at a B&B in Ireland and you sit around a table with strangers and sort of make new friends, and that is what the dining at Luis's has always been for the past, as long as we've been going there, for 15 years. It's very tight quarters, and some people don't care for that. I'm coming down Broadway through West Cape May now. Some people don't care for that kind of lack of privacy, but my wife and I always enjoyed it, and you almost were unable to eat a meal without coming out of there having made some new friends. Usually if it's people down, tourists down for a weekend or for a week, you find out where they're from and what they're doing. They ask you for suggestions. And it just was always a very pleasant dining experience. Well, because of COVID, the tables are more spaced out, and they have plexiglass partitions separating the tables. So it is a much more private dining experience. Private in the sense that you can have a private conversation without being overheard. The food was, as always, fantastic. The staff, as always, were fantastic. The only real change was what I said, the installation of these plexiglass dividers and the separation. They do have outdoor dining, which I showed, and I'll drive past. I'm in Cape May now. To the left is Cape May. To the right is still West Cape May. West Cape May stops at this street, and now on this side it's Cape May on both sides. I think the season is off to a very good start, in Cape May for businesses, and boy do they deserve it. I don't know what it's going to be like today. It should be a decent crowd. I mean, it's still early in the day, but you can see a fair number of cars here for a Wednesday at 12:30, and I'm heading down by the Cove. And I've made these rides a million times, but I hate to be repetitive. But people that are fans of Cape May, I think, as am I, would enjoy seeing town, at any time. The Cove restaurant is open. This is the Cove. Beautiful. There's some people sitting in the pavilion. This past weekend, we had a very difficult time making reservations again. Which I was, like I said, I was happy to see. And I mentioned in response to a comment on my last video that I forgot about trying to get reservations at this restaurant on the left, Ocean View. It just slipped my mind. It was not intended to be a slight on that restaurant at all. Congress Hall. It's really, really nice to see town coming back to life. It's a new restaurant, Primal. My wife and I don't even know if it's open for business yet. We have not been there yet. And I'm going to turn up and go into town, not go down to Poverty Beach. You see people sitting out on the deck of the Inn of Cape May. My wife and I used to do that, come over here and get a glass of wine and sit on the deck. The library. I like to try to stop and show the traffic on the foot traffic on the Washington Mall, but I don't know, since cars are behind me, if I'm going to be able to do that. Maybe what I'll do is turn and make a U-turn and hopefully catch the traffic light. That's a little bit better, so you can see easily see the crowd on the mall. Looks like every parking spot is taken. Again, this is a pretty good sign for a Wednesday at noon. This is outdoor dining for Finn's. And that's Finn's restaurant. Very good, high-end seafood restaurant. That's the outdoor patio deck for Tish's. But you can see every parking spot is taken. It's the side of Congress Hall. And consistent with my previous videos, I'm gonna stop as I pass by the mall at this end to try to give people another view of the level of activity on the mall, which is pretty good. The other thing you notice is a lot of people have abandoned wearing the mask as a result of the new CDC guidelines. Most of the stores, in fact, every store that I've been in, and every restaurant that I've been in, has continued with the mask mandate, even following the CDC recommendations, the new recommendations, which of course is their right, it's their business. This is Luis's Cafe. I'll stop up here. And this is the mall from Decatur. That's Delaney's. And there's the mall looking down to Perry, where I just came from. These are beautiful, beautiful homes. Coming up on the Virginia Hotel, a very high-end fine dining restaurant inside there called the Ebbett Room. This is George's Restaurant, a very well-regarded Greek restaurant here in Cape May. And across the street I'm looking at Uncle Bill's underneath the flag. So it's a quick run through town to show Cape May today on Wednesday, May 19th. It is a beautiful, beautiful day. And I think I will end this video, and perhaps I will make another video and run down to take a run down to Cape May Point, down to the sunken ship, and I haven't been over to Cape May Point in a couple of months, so I'll take a run down there and show that. So I hope anybody that watched enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching.